Hello everyone. In today's class, we'll be learning cash basis accounting. Okay, so we have two sets of questions. Okay, and we have to analyze these two questions using the system of accounting. So the question says a company receives $10,000 cash from customers in December 2022 for services to be provided in January 2023. How much revenue should be recognized in 2022 under the cash basis? Okay, first of all, let us introduce cash basis accounting. So for cash basis, okay, is a system of accounting where cash is received, is recorded when received, and expenses are recognized when they are actually paid for. Okay, so what did I mean? Revenues are recorded in the book of the company when cash is received. Okay, even though regardless of when it is earned. Okay, and for payment, cash payment, which is expense, it is recognized in the book of the company when they are actually paid for. Expenses are actually paid when they are actually paid for. Okay, regardless of when they are incurred. So that is cash basis accounting. We look at two underlying terms, which are revenue and expenses. Okay, so how do we treat revenue and expenses under cash basis accounting? So cash basis accounting is a system of accounting where revenue and expenses, they are both recognized when cash is received and here when cash is paid. So we recognize them under cash basis. So for revenue, when cash is received, okay, regardless of when it is earned, and for expenses, when cash payment is made, regardless of when it is incurred. So that's the cash basis accounting in respect to revenue and expenses. So when you look at this question, the question says a company received $10,000 cash from customers in December 2022. So here we are looking at expenses, okay, and we are looking at revenue, okay. So these are the two underlying items we are working with. So for expenses, we recognize expenses when cash payment is made, okay. So when cash payment is made, we recognize expense, okay, regardless of when it is incurred, okay. But for revenue, revenue is recognized when cash payment is received. Okay, solution. So the question says this company receives $10,000 cash from customers in December 2020, okay, for services to be provided in January 2023. So when you look at this, the payment was received from customer, which is the revenue to them. Revenue of $10,000, okay. $10,000 was received from customers of this company in December 2022, okay. As at 2022, this money was received. So using the cash basis accounting, it's telling us that we should recognize this money in the year it was received, okay. Though we have not yet provided the service. The service must be provided in January 2023 in the other year. So we recognize this $10,000 in 2022, right? Because we actually received that money that same year. That's what cash basis is saying, okay. For this, we know that the services will be provided in January 2023, but in the books of the company, they have to recognize this as this revenue in 2022 because this is when the revenue, this is when the customer paid, this is the year they paid, which is 2022, but the services will be provided in 2023. That's for question one. But for question two, okay, the question says a business pays $7,000 cash for rent on December 31st, 2022, okay, covering January 2023. How much rent expense should be recognized in 2022 under the cash basis? Okay, this business, they have paid $7,000 cash for rent on December 31st, 2022. So this payment is meant for 2023. Okay, so that means that the company enjoyed the service, okay, but they have paid in advance. So what cash basis is saying is that we need to recognize when this 7,000 was paid, the year this money was paid, okay, though the expenses has not yet been incurred, but we need to recognize this 7,000 naira the year it was paid. That's all about cash basis. So how do we treat this in our books? So we say, okay, so the cash payment of $7,000, okay, will be treated, okay, or let's say will be recognized, okay, in 2022 under the cash basis accounting, though the facility, we have not enjoyed the facility, but we have paid in advance. Thank you very much.